If you guys would like to get yourself some official Simpzy merchandise, check out my Spreadshirt link in the description below for t-shirts, hoodies, mugs and cups. If you do make a purchase, send me a photo on Twitter, but regardless, let's get stuck into the video. Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Civilization 6. We're playing on the Rise and Fall DLC as Australia. This is episode 2. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is leave a like. Subscribe if you're new around here and let me know in the comment section down below your constructive criticism and feedback for the series. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the Civ 6 content, but I ask for one thing: if you're going to leave a dislike, let me know in the comments another strategy game you prefer me to let's play instead. So let's get back into the series. Just want to say a huge thank you to 2K and Firaxis and the Australian and New Zealand social media and community manager for sending me a copy of Civ 6 and the Rise and Fall DLC. So a huge thank you to them. They're making this series possible. Okay, so let's get stuck in now, shall we? We're turn, what, 58 in now? We have skipped a little bit ahead simply because I felt like in the last episode I was getting bogged down and bored with barbarians. At the moment, we've knocked out the southern barbarian camp, the one here, and the one on the west coast there as well. Let me know in the comments, guys, should I actually turn barbarians off for the next series? The thing is, right, I would much rather fight against AI factions, and especially like when I play multiplayer Civ 6 campaigns or Civ 5s with my friends, just like my real life friends, and we just sort of muck around and have sort of a LAN together, I usually actually turn barbarians off together because we'd much rather fight each other, build and expand, instead of just sort of wasting our time against barbarians. But some of you might actually want to see barbarians. It might make it a little bit too easy. Let me know for the next series, should I turn barbarians off or keep them on? So basically now what we're going to do is we're going to be putting our builders and our money back into our economy. We're going to be absolutely rapidly expanding throughout this Pangea continent. So as you can see here, I have a city, a settler. We're going to be able to put a city right next to the Great Barrier Reef, which is going to give us 3 food and 2 science. But we also have this inland lake here with crabs. I am going to put so many ships in this, it's going to be awesome. We've got iron, milk, cotton, really close nearby as well. I've also gone around and pinned some potential cities. We could put one here, one further south, potentially here with the cocoa, the sheep and bananas, on the coast here with that stone. Sydney's really looking well, potentially up in the north as well. So we, at the moment, how are we sort of looking? Science-wise, we're currently 1.4, which is understandable, seeing as we've had to build a pretty big army to take out, what was it, like 12 barbarian units or something stupid. We're the only pretty much player up on this northern part. If there was another faction close by, they would have been dealing with the barbarians. So we've got the Machu Picchu Empire on 16 science, Persia on 13, and there are still 2 other unmet players which we haven't found. I'm currently not entirely sure what I want to go through just yet. Probably domination is probably our best bet. Maybe by maintaining a high culture and a religious victory. So let's found a new city here, and it's the city of Newcastle. Fitting, I guess, on the coast. So we've got Canberra, Sydney. Wouldn't you want to have Melbourne next, or does it randomly generate it as that? I want to have the territories. I might make this Melbourne, make this the port of Melbourne, okay? So we've made Newcastle now. What we want to do is probably go straight up for a granary. I'm going to do what with my swordsmen? I think we're better off just pulling them back. Pull back to Canberra and just sort of hang out where you can. Same with my archers. Building, at the moment with our builders, we're going to go around and start really building up. I want to try and get my health back a bit. You guys up in the north, feel free to sort of extend, but yeah, head back home. Head back to the front lines. We could even do like an early expansion against a Civ. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. We could even... Oh, rumor has it that what? Zoroastrianism is a thing. Where was that? Hopefully it's not here in the south, is it? No, it's the Persians, thank God. Because we've currently got Simpzyism, 9 turns, that's going to convert to Simpzyism, which is fantastic. Okay, let's slowly but surely move up our men. Oh, there's a barbarian there that we desperately need to deal with. We don't want barbarians coming back to our lands whatsoever. Oh, there's another barbarian there. We should be able to deal with him quite easily. I was just sort of expanding to see how this Pangea sort of shapes up. So we've got this sort of top end of the continent. And there's a border there as well. Interesting. So it doesn't even go up even any further than that. Okay. Barbarians approach, that's fine. So in 4 more turns we're going to get another settler in, and then we're going to go with builders. So we're slowly but surely now going to put our money back into the economy. That barbarian's buggered off. We should be able to beat him quite easily. Yeah, that definitely doesn't go anywhere, does it? I was just sort of double checking. Let's get my archer to run that guy down, and let's improve our dies where we can. Let's move you up here to the north as well. Currently 90. I'm trying to think if I'm better off just to get a spy, a scout, sorry. 80. A warrior is going to cost 100. A builder is going to cost 160. A trader, we might as well just keep on saving up. We're getting nearly 10 gold per turn. Getting a trader would really quite help us out. We're already up to 10 science within a couple of turns, you know. So we're definitely better off keeping that up. Are you sure there's nothing to the north here? Yeah, positive. I just wanted to triple double check. Let's continue to improve our plantations. My spearman's back here now, so you can repair. We'll move you back here as well. So yeah, we're going to continue on the expansion where we can. In 2 more turns, we're going to get another settler. Oh god, we denounce everything you stand for. Persia seeks only to distance itself from you. That's fair enough, Persia. You're on the other side of the world. I really couldn't give a shit about your opinion, to be honest. Especially being so far away. I'm surprised they even made, like, contact with me, to be perfectly honest. Let's send our units over on the west coast. In 1 more turn, we're going to get another unit of settlers coming out. And you're available to upgrade once you get back into a territory. That's fine. Now we need to decide where to put my new settler. Oh, we've unlocked a new civic. Fantastic. So what do we... Okay, so we've got autocracy, classical republic, or oligarchy. I need to have a quick read here. Look, in our current situation, I think we're better off to go with classical republic. It gives us all cities with districts receive housing and amenities, so we really want to go for that. Let's go with a classical republic like the Roman Empire, the Australian Empire, I guess. Influence points per city, okay. Diplomacy, first envoy to send to city states, no. So, first envoy to send city states counts as 2 influence points. There's not too many city-states around me, and there's still some other cities. Getting some more envoys might be a good idea. We've also got a wildcard policy here. We want to go with builders. We definitely want to go with builders and settlers. We really want to make that starting off. And we've got a wildcard policy here. Production in all cities, gold from trade. Production towards Clash of Wonders, reduced cost of purchasing tiles. Army-wise, I don't really want to be doing any of that. 15% classical wonders, I think. Let's go definitely all that sort of side of the tree. Let's knock out that scout real quick. I would love to know where it's sort of operating from. For you back. For you here. Okay, so where am I best to move this next settler? Further south is a forward settle upon them. It's on the river. Further south here might give us way too much disloyalty because it's really far south. There is probably one of my last resorts. That's a good one up there in the north. Rice, cattle, and stone. I think we can always settle that. Because there's no way they're going to push that far south. But I feel like going here, or maybe I should go here instead, this side of the river. Gives us that nice sort of protection, and it's sort of 1 tile back. Because you want to be close to these guys, but not too close. Then having the flank there. I think here's probably better. Alright. Choose a new civic as well. We currently went for early empire. Now we've gone with political philosophy. Do we really... district bonuses, great library. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's get the great library as quickly as possible. It's not as good as it was in vanilla. Let's get another settler done. It's going to take 10 turns. Builder. Builder, settler, builder. Go with the settler. Swing you further south. Because we can always build builders. Trade is going to cost 45. Builder 160. I might even sort of save up for that. But the trade is going to give us continual money. The builder's only going to last for a couple of tiles. Let's build on this animal husbandry. Let's continue south where we can and claim this land. Especially with that sword unit there, you need to really like heal up. One shot from you from a barb is going to absolutely cook you. Alright, you're going to continue to move up to you. It's not too much of a forward settle. There is, maybe here not so much. You just got to be careful. We need the river. The mountain's good as well. Housing needed. We're going to get a housing boost here in a second regardless. Okay, let's have a look. For you up here, because this is where the front line's going to be basically. Now, we'll go with combat strength. That's going to get you guys up. Fortify till healed. Okay, let's go with a builder up in Sydney. 7 more turns for another settler. We do need to fix up Newcastle as well at some point. Send an envoy to Kabul. Let's do that. They're quite close. I don't think I'm going to be able to get around the back there. Maybe this way would be our best, because we need to find these other factions, because I reckon everyone's like clustered in here while we have this sort of northern bit to ourselves, which is cool. But we're a little bit isolated, you know. Let's end the turn and continue. My offer. Dies for 30 turns. Their offer... Like hell, I'm going to give you fucking anything after you denounce me, you prick. Open borders. 5 gold for 30. And I give them dies. No. I want to keep my dies. For the time being. Okay, let's build another city here. Brisbane. Yeah, that's a weird sort of... They're going... Canberra, Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne. I don't know what the order is, because obviously... The first cities founded in Australia was not Canberra. Canberra was eventually the capital. Funny story about that. Sydney and Melbourne had a dispute as to which capital should be, which city should be the capital of Australia. So they couldn't decide, so they met in the middle and made Canberra. Interestingly enough. We're going to need a builder here. We're going to need to start working these tiles. But in saying that, a granary is always good as well. So you fortify. I want you to fortify until you're healed. You're actually nearly healed. But I still just want to sort of fortify you guys. Alrighty then. A scout's probably next on the agenda. Trader 140. We've got enough for a builder now. 5 turns are going to get a builder here. There's no way we're going to get a builder here in Newcastle anytime soon. But there's only cotton to work instead of Brisbane where there's rice and sheep. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to buy a builder here and we'll start working that coffee. Or no, it's chocolate. Cafefe or whatever you want to call it. It's coffee. Wrong joke. Your people settled too close. You should consider seeking land elsewhere. Apologise. I will look elsewhere in future. My people will settle where they please. Ignore this request. The thing is, right, it's worse if you lie to them and do that. My people will settle where we please. Better off being honest.
All the world's a stage.
We got another civic here. Great writer. No, that's not what we know. A barbarian scouts. Oh, there's a barbarian camp there. Bug here. Alright, looks like these guys have a mission then. To go deal with them. We'll remove this pin now. We don't need it there. It was only a little reminder anyway. And sort of a visual representation for you guys. Let's work this. Chocolate. 3 more until we get another settler. 17 per turn. Our science is going up as well. I'm trying to think how we can get a... Yeah, going around the back there is probably how we're going to get a spy through. Oh god, Machu Picchu. Use your name as a curse. Machu Picchu, use your name as a curse. Who can stand with you? Your friends turn their backs on you. You wouldn't make a promise to them. That's fine. I've got a pretty militarized state at the moment, so they're not really going to cause me any problems, I don't reckon. I need to get rid of that scout and that camp at some point. So let's swing some blokes back. Yeah, I'd love to meet someone else. We're going to have catapults in a couple of turns, so we might even just be aggressive, incredibly aggressive, and just push down against them, you know? Building granaries in Brisbane and Newcastle. Got another settler coming to Canberra. Everything is awesome! That spastic song. It's funny that the guys from The Lonely Island wrote that song, and I fucking love The Lonely Island. One of my favourite bands. Same with Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that's a great show. Right, so where am I sort of looking? You need to probably fortify. I don't reckon you guys can swing around that. And I reckon sending a military unit will exacerbate the problem with them. Our science has gone up to 15, which is great. We need to continue our building. Settler's going to be done soon. We're going to pop this other settler here. Nah, it needs to go north. It needs to go way further north there. Even though it's going back, I still think it probably should do that. Boom. Let's move the settler back then. This is where we go back. Okay. God, that auto clicks. We'll commit 2 archers to the offensive, that's fine. Granary here as well. Getting pumping builders out. Getting granaries in our other cities is probably best. So at the moment, we're slowly but surely putting money back into the economy and letting this Australian empire grow. Let's end the turn and continue. Once we've sort of built up the resources where we can, we'll switch to a campus focus, and we'll focus on getting those science buildings up. Our science isn't overly too bad. We just need to run in and get rid of that camp. I'd be blown away if there's anything in the north. There's no... Excuse me. There's no point of falling more troops back. Granary's coming along here. We've built that. You need to go down. Deal with those sheep. We're getting another builder here as well. They can work this rice and cotton and stuff. Classical era ends soon. We'll get rid of these guys with my archers. My warriors... Oh, they're not going to be able to quickly... I was going to say, oh, they should be able to quick, fast. Just go in there and smash it. Man, there's been some barbarian camps in this. Like, holy shit. Like, honestly. Oh, we've actually already upgraded the cotton there. We just got to deal with that rice. That's fine. Okay, what should I do with you then? Watermills next. Food. Rice as well. I'm trying to think, should I just go with the campus? Started early here. Because there's only 1, 2, 3, maybe a couple more ties. I think we're probably better off going for that campus then. +1 science, +3 science. Oh yeah, we got to make it next to Uluru. Like, come on. Yeah, let's do that then. Let's build that campus there, right next to it. We can't purchase the tile of Uluru. Fuck. We're gonna naturally expand there anyway, so I wouldn't really stress about it too much. Right, builders, go down and get that animal husbandry. Builders down here as well. We'll finish off with that small barbarian camp, but imagine if I was doing this just for, like... What? I'm wiping out 1 barbarian camp now. I wiped out 3 off camera. 50 gold, which is nice. But it's just boring, right? No challenge, just putting me behind more than anything. I'd much rather build up and explore with you guys. But I really enjoy Civ 6. I'm having a lot of fun. Let me know if there's any other mods I should be running. There are so few... Okay. Oh, we got 160 now. I continue to work that. Alright. Let's work these tiles. I guess we should build another settler, or maybe we should get some trade routes going, or maybe we should go with a campus. We haven't even got a granary in Canberra. That's a must. Okay, 160 with granary. Oh, maybe we're better off buying the granary in Canberra and then falling to something else. 4 turns. How long is it going to take for a builder? How long would it take to produce a builder? 3 turns. Still need to send it though, don't you? Oh, it's still got to cost a bit, but 180, that's alright. We're going to put that in. We're going to start working Newcastle. I might change Newcastle to Melbourne. And maybe I should change, because I want to make the state capitals first. So we've got Canberra, we've got Sydney. Or maybe I should just leave it as it is. Naturally sort of let the AI name it. Deal with the warriors first. Because they're the ones that are... Oh, they're the ones that are going to cause the damage. Okay. Get rid of that pin, because I know where I'm sort of going. It sucks that there's no river nearby, but there's still quite a lot of... There's still... Oh, I need more housing. There's still quite a lot of tiles there.
I've lived through some terrible...
Change policies. Governors +2 loyalty per city. Now that's better. That's what we're better off going with. I'm trying to think what else you guys should be working. You need to be working that cotton, mate. Okay. I'm probably better off building some other stuff here now, because we've nearly worked all those tiles. Granary's coming as well. We get to choose a new civic. Okay. We've got the civics open again. Let's go with guilds, because we want to get that outback station. That's our unique building, and it's really, really good. Okay, governor title here. We can actually upgrade some of our... We can actually promote our governors. Plus food, growth in city when trade routes are established, industrial buildings. Or we can upgrade production towards theatres, campuses. I definitely want to go with the campuser bonus, because we're building them soon. Like, very, very soon. Right, okay guys, gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm just gonna have to quickly pause the video there because my hoodie is in the fucking dryer. So I'm gonna have to go get it before it burns and shrivels up. So I'll quickly pause it here and I'll be back exactly where we left off in a second. Okay guys, welcome back. As you can see in the top right, it's 8:33. I put the washing out bloody late. Yeah, it was really wet and didn't dry enough because we're slowly going into winter here in Australia. So I had to chuck it in the dryer and go grab him. The hoodie, that is. Anyway, what's been going on? What was I doing again? I'm settling in the north here now. And I can do it straight up. Launceston, alright. That's cool to see a Tasmanian town. I might even rename most of these Tasmanian towns. That's the state I'm from and I live in. Granary there is important. I reckon getting that housing up. Right, so we're building a campus in Sydney. 3 turns there. 4 my archers back to the front line. Okay, cool. I'm just sort of umming and ahhing what's the best to do with you. Work these food tiles down here, though. Maybe move... Oh, you already got that. Maybe you're just better off all the way going up to Launceston. It's going to take you 4 turns to get there. That's alright. Production-wise in Brisbane now. Watermill for wheat and production. Getting that coal... I need that culture up, to be honest. We do need to get these sort of buildings done. Then we need to go campuses as well. There's a lot... The thing is with Civ, it's always, you've got so much stuff you want to build, but you just don't have enough time. Maybe we're better off just going straight up for a campus. Yeah, let's start going with the campuses. And then we can start getting builders in from across the joint. Okay, Let's work this then. You might be better off. There might be a couple of buildings here you might be able to work. Okay, that's done. You need to go to that ironworks then. Get that production is crucial. Go for the bananas then. Stuff that off. I still think I should probably keep you guys in the capital. There could be a barbarian insurgents. You never really know. Let's continue to work these tiles where we can. And there's probably a food one here as well. Okay, we've got a new production we can choose in Newcastle. Monument gives us culture. Campus is going to cost 27 turns. We need to be able to... culture. Maybe we're better off just going with a builder. One more turn until we get that oh, fuck, I deleted one somewhere. Might have been that one there, actually. That's alright. I'm going to have to fortify my archers in a minute. We're making 21 gold per turn, which is fantastic. The number of people living in your empire is truly impressive. Thank you, I guess, Persia. Nothing like living over the other side of the world and not being influential at all. Okay, let's build a mine. And let's build a farm there. That'll give us housing. Let's fortify these blokes until they're healed. And let's build the mine there. Production-wise here as well, let's pump out another settler. And then let's swing you to the coast. Up in the north, I don't think it's probably worth it. We need to get these trade rights done. We also need to get more of these campuses down. How are we going for science now? Are we anywhere near the science pack? 6, 17 science, 20, 36. It's because we had those wars, man. We had those wars so early on, especially with the barbs. If there was just someone here, they could have dealt with them somewhat. But it's all been me, man. It's all just been me and myself dealing with these barbarian scum. Nothing else to build here. Let's go move up to Launceston. Let's get another settler here as well. I still need to fortify until you're healed. And it's probably not a bad idea to buy a scout or something. Yeah, let's just buy a scout, because we definitely want that. Just saving on necessity, because basically what I want you to do is go like that way. Because we need to see these other factions, see where they are and what they're doing. Oh, they've got a settler there. Alright, maybe you guys aren't actually helping me, just sitting there. Fall up where you can. Like I'm gonna give... I would have been happy to give you some of my resources, but you bloody denounce
People
me.
who cannot find time.
And then expect trade? You're mad. One housing in at least 2 special districts. No, because I think we're probably going to be building wonders more than anything soon. Let's move to the north here and claim this. At least, like, get close. Alright, my campus is gonna pop in a minute. Okay, let's move into Launceston. And how are we going here? So you're doing your own thing, Scouty. Campuses are coming along. We're getting some builders where we can as well. We could even go through catapults. Oh, they bloody did it! Ah. Alright, I reckon that means war, boys. They were bang... Oh, that's not even the good spot, like... I guess it is, but... Oh, that's exactly where I wanted to settle. That's really pissed me off there. Damn it. Damn you. Fuck. You fucking assholes. Settle down here. There's fucking nothing down here. Pricks. Now I'm just tempted to see if I can take it. Do I reckon I can take it with my men? Potentially. We don't have any more warriors, do we? Make a decision. I guess we go with free inquiry. I don't know. You can actually level up. Oh, you can upgrade to a swordsman. Might be worth just pulling you back for the time being then. I'm tempted to have a crack at these guys. An early war. What could I even justify a war? What? Declare formal war. I'm just sort of curious to see what the casus belli is. What are our justifications of actually having a crack at them? I'll upgrade to swordsman though, because we're definitely going to need them. Go here. Get you boys here. Can't upgrade them just yet. I'm tempted to take it by force. Okay, they want us to move. My troops are merely passing by. You are right to worry. Declare war. Ignore this request. Swordsman now. So what's the go with them domination-wise? 174, 190. They actually have a superior military than me. We don't have any catapults at the moment. But we might be better off to switch. Because I reckon we're going to have to war them. Catapults take 7 turns. Heavy chariots only take 4. Swordsman 5. But we can get free upgrades on them. Because we've got some iron. Archers are key. Catapults are key as well. I'm going to switch over to a catapult here. Because once we put the pressure on them, there's no way they're going to settle anything higher up. And down here, it's... that's actually not too bad there. That's not a bad city. I didn't really see that. That there, on the coast. Or maybe here. Nah, here's better where the fresh water is. That's really good. I should actually switch to the appeal. Yeah. Yeah, here. Instead of, like, that's good on the coast, but that's actually not too bad there. Huh. I still think this is probably one of my favourite cities, Newcastle. You got the Great Barrier Reef in the north. You're going to be able to absolutely pile this on with units. Let's get a catapult here then. Let's actually switch over to military. It's actually not going to take too long here to get a decent force. I reckon a warrior here first. We're making 126, so we're actually going to be able to purchase a warrior straight up. So let's not go with a warrior then. Let's instead go with a catapult. Okay. I'm trying to think, is there somewhere how I can sort of like fortify but make ready, essentially? Let's end the turn. I think we should declare war upon them next turn.
I'd imagine the whole world...
Machinery. Does that mean I can upgrade to crossbows? Yeah, I can. 125. And I am tempted to do so. Let's move these swordsmen up. So what are we actually coming up against? Just some club spear, and then we should be able to take that coastal city, I reckon. Research-wise, where are we sort of looking? Okay, wow. So I might have to sort of have a think about this off camera where we want to go, because we basically blitzkrieg to get those crossbow, because crossbowmen are bloody great in this game. So 6 turns to get some catapults. It's only 2 turns for that district in Sydney. Let's keep that. And we need some builders up in Launceston and stuff. Unfortunately, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. So what have we done? We founded the city of Newcastle, Launceston. We took out some barbarians. I reckon we're going to war deck Machu Picchu in the next episode. Let's knock out these South Americans. Persia's still pissed off with me. And I've still got my spy heading south to see these lands. I might even put a pin here for another city, just to keep an eye on. Yeah, that's actually not too bad of a spot. Following the rivers north. I guess one's not too bad here either, to be honest. On the coast there. Got a bit of fresh water there as well. Some stone. We can work. That's not too shabby. On the coast here, it's pretty barren. But yeah, unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Just want to say another huge thank you to 2K and Firaxis for sending me a copy of Civ 6 and the Rise and Fall DLC and making this series possible. I really do appreciate it. It means a bunch to me and my subscribers. So cheers, guys, for that. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.